Hey dudes and chicks, and neither if those rules don't apply to you, welcome to Wake Up for Last Time. My name is Katie. I'm doing a collab video with Angie. Her channel is called 4F Beauty and Lifestyle. I'll have it linked in the description box. You guys totally need to go check her out. She does a lot of makeup tutorials and she's an educational channel. She states clearly on her channel that she's an educational channel. And so she also does ASMR makeup, and she talks really fucking quiet, like super gentle, like completely the opposite of me. So she asked me to do a collab again, or just told me to let her know when I was ready. And so the challenge is the photo inspiration collaboration challenge, PICC, pick. And so basically, like, she shows me a bunch of photos and I do a look. And so this time she was like, I have these really interesting photos of alcoholic beverages when they're under a microscope, and she was like, I don't know if that's not cool for you. And I was like, fuck yeah, it's cool for me. And so she's like, yeah, I have vodka and Guinness and whiskey and all these different ones. And I was like, whiskey, I want the whiskey. And so this is the picture of whiskey underneath a microscope. And because I'm a whiskey drinking woman, I had to pick whiskey. So I was like, whiskey, fucking whiskey. And I could actually hear her vernacular is really, it's very specific and very like special to her. And so I could actually hear her. She couldn't hear me being like, fucking whiskey, I want the whiskey. She couldn't hear me saying that, but I could actually hear her saying, okay, lovey. Okay, lovey, we'll do that then. Just calm as fuck. So this is the look that I did it, and honestly it was really difficult for me. Thank you so much for asking me to collab with you, Angie, and for allowing me to collab with you with my filthy fucking mouth and all my dirty ways. And yeah, so if you guys are curious to watch me struggle through this motherfucker, then just hang out. And be sure to go check out Angie's channel because she's fucking fantastic and totally sweet and amazing. Okay, so I basically just put eyeshadow primer up at the top, and can we just talk about how fucking fabulous my eyebrows look? Look at that. Look at that. I don't know if they look as good in real life as they do in my mind, but in my mind they are legendary. And I just use this little brush to apply it because I don't want it all the way down. I just want it on the tippy top. And also to accent my perfect brow. I'm going to use my Eco Tools liner smudger brush, and I'm going to apply the color Inferno, and I'm just going to use that to make a line, and I'll show you guys what I mean by that. Oops, I just stuck my hand. So I made that line, and it just looks like this. And then I'm going to use my Voldemorphe JH39 to apply the color Lit. Oh, this is my Carnival XL Pro palette, the Be Perfect and Stacey Marie original, or the second original. And I'm just going to use that. And I'm still going 50% on and 50% off, but I'm basically just blending out the red. And actually, I feel like I should use something bigger because the orange is going to be my main color. So I'm actually going to use my Jessup 230 pencil brush, and I'm going to blend out the color Lit. I basically want this to be the main color. And then I'm going to go in with that Eco Tools smudger brush, and I'm just going to use that, and I'm just pulling it up. I'm going to take this up to my brow, just in this spot. I've been liking that lately. And then I'm going to use the P. Louise Worldy number 143, the teeny tiny, and I'm going to go into the color Keen. And I'm going to use that to blend out the orange. Sorry if my head keeps going out of frame. I bronzed my hair, sorry. Sometimes I like to bronze my hair just to bring the color back into it. My dudes, when you do your fucking brows this good, you don't want to fuck them up, man. This is literally my favorite brows I've ever done. I've never done brows this good. I'm going to use my Crown C528, and I'm going to go into the color Lit. I just keep switching up the brush, sorry. And I'm just going to go in and sandwich that in, you guys. Give it a little sandwich action. And this is with the orange. I'm kind of trying to hurry through this part because what I'm going to do is going to take a little bit longer. So if it seems like I'm rushing, I am, because I don't want this video to be 2 fucking hours long. And I am going to do some kind of complicated shit. So that's how that's going to stay for now. And then I'm taking my P. Louise angle brush, and I'm going to use my Anglot gel liner in number 77. It's the black. Oh, look, it's dry and cracked. We have a remedy. So I'm going to use my Duraline, my Anglot Duraline, to drip into there and give it a little, put a little life back into it. And also to thin it out so that it's not so hard to work with. And I'm just going to blend it together. I don't know if this is the best brush for this. It might not be. And I'm just going to take it on my hand and get all the excess off. And I'm just going to, okay, I want to make sure you guys can see me. And then I'm going to pull from here. I have a little excess on there. And then I'm kind of going to use the trick that Annette uses for her hooded eyes. Getting some more of that Duraline on there. I'm never going to get this motherfucker on the other side. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to set that down. I'm going to let it set up just a little tiny bit. Okay, I got a couple tricks up my sleeve. So, man, that looks fucking pretty. I'm never going to get this other eye, you guys. For fuck's sake. No pressure. I'm not feeling any pressure. I'm going to go in with my NYX Glitter Primer on my P. Louise cut crease brush with the cat hair on it. Hopefully that helps with my cut crease. And I'm just going to put NYX Glitter Primer. Can you guys see everything I'm doing? Oh, my sweet kitties are crying. I'm going to use my Alter Ego number 6. And I'm going to go into Carrot from the Glam Light Cake palette. Hopefully this works. This was, in my opinion, the best, most true orange that I have. Okay, and then I'm going to use, I have this JD Glow Cosmetics liquid gel liner, and it's like navy to purple shift. Not sure if you guys can see that. There it was. And I'm going to go over the top of my gel liner with this, hopefully. Hopefully it works. I feel like I need to back you guys out. You might see my mirror a little bit, but I just feel like you're not really seeing me. This might not be very good. I honestly was gonna just use shadows to do this, but when I opened my drawer and saw this, I thought I had to use it. And I feel like it might not be quite enough. So If it's not, I have another trick up my sleeve. I know you guys can't fucking see this shit. I'm so sorry. My fucking left-handedness. Okay, I need to think because that is not purple enough for my liking, and so I'm going to go into my Ace Beauté Paradise Fallen palette, and I'm going to use the color Night Sky, and I'm going to clean off this Eco Tools brush somehow. Somehow I'm going to clean it off somehow. I wanted to tell you guys some really good stories about all my using days when I was like drinking whiskey, and like how I used to like walk into the bar every single time that I would drink whiskey, and I'd be like, all right, tonight I'm going to either fight or fuck everyone in the bar. But I literally, this look that I decided to do is so detailed and so intricate that I have to give it my full attention. So I'm so sorry, there's no good stories. If you're new here, if you came from Angie's channel, it's probably for the best because my stories have a tendency of driving people off. I mean, not all the people, but some of the people. However, if you're here from Angie's channel, you may hear some stories that you fucking don't really like. If that happens, go follow me on Instagram. I know I'm not the only whiskey drinker in the house right now, okay? Yeah, I love that. Love it. And I'm going to have a lot of fun fucking getting this on the other side. Okay, so the finishing touches. I'm sorry, I just opened the wrong drawer. I'm going to use my OPV metal liquid glitter. And I'm either going to line that orange or I'm going to go over it. Well, let's just see what happens here. Ooh, that looks risky. I hope you guys can see me. This seems riskier than it's worth. So I'm taking one hand and I'm bracing this hand so that my hand isn't all shaky. And I'm using... Yeah, this doesn't seem really worth it. Especially right here where everything's going to get fucky. Okay, I don't know exactly what I'm going to do in that inner corner, but... Oh, bitch! What? No. Stop. What have I done here? No. Let's take the Inglot gel liner. Give it a little more Duraline. Don't fuck around with this, you guys. Like, put the Duraline in there. It just makes everything so much easier. Taking it, putting it on the back of my hand to get all the excess off. And I'm going to... No, it's not a problem. Just put that shit away. It's fucking... Okay, I'm going to use the color Shadow from my Paradise Fallen palette. I'm just like mixing every fucking brush. I'm going to use my Kaleidos S5 pencil brush, and I'm going to take that color Shadow, or actually, oh yeah, bitch, I'm going to use the color Blackout. I'm not sure. I think that might be, I'm not sure if that's actually a black, but we're just going to go boop, 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 and use that. To blend this out. And then I'm going to use my Rephr 03. Good thing I got all these pencil brushes I never use. To go into the color Shadow. And I'm going to use that to blend this out. I like it. I just want to take a little bit of this color Eve and just kind of, because this is a little, I want it to be a little purpler, a little less black. I feel like I went a little bit. I'm going to use this Morphe, Voldemorphe M506 to just blend this out. I don't know if this is going to work. I'm going to use the color Watermark. Or no, this is Anomaly by JD Glow. It's like a blue to purple shift. And I'm just going to go for it and see what fucking happens. I'm going to use my Spectrum A12, which isn't a brush that I would normally use for something like this. And I'm just going for it. Because I don't know what else to do, you guys. That looks so good. Okay. What else though? There's something it's missing. It's yellow. I need that yellow in there. Okay, I'm gonna go back in to, actually, you know what? Fuck that. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna use the color Solar Sailor with my Made by Mitchell ME2. Ooh, that was a good play. Okay, and now for my next trick is to do the other eye. So I'm gonna go finish the other eye and I'll be back when I'm done. I'm sorry I wasn't more chatty. I think it looks fucking amazing. Honestly, like what the fuck? How did I even do this? So this is the manifesto, the pièce de résistance. I used my Lime Crime Velveteen Matte Liquid Lip in Psycho on my waterline. And then I used my Pretty Zombie Cosmetics liquid lipstick in Transylvania with my Solar Sailor as my highlighter, and then I used that on the center of my lip. And then I used my Clown Blush palette and the color Contortion for my blush. Those of you who have been here for a while know I've decided I'm not putting my blush on before my look anymore, because every fucking time I do, I end up changing my mind and then over blushing. So, okay, I want to tell you guys what happened. So I went in on this side, and because my eye is shaped so differently on this side, I have a lot more of a like drooping on this, like more hoodedness, more droopiness on this lid. So my lid is shaped very differently, and what ended up happening was my shape, it wasn't as curved. So what I did was I took both sides higher so that I could accent the curve that it is to kind of even it out. And so you can see that there is a difference, but that's what I did to fix it. So I went in on both sides and made the curve higher right here to make it look more dramatic right here. And then I just kind of brought it up a little bit. This side was perfect, but it's still perfect. I think it turned out fucking great. And I just want to say, Angie, I love doing these collabs with you because they really push me. It really pushed me to do some shit that I have been unwilling to do. So I'm really grateful, and honestly, it didn't take me that long. It didn't. I've done looks without this kind of detailed graphic liner that took me just as long. So I'm really grateful that I got to do this collab with you. Thank you so much for asking me and for waiting for me and for being patient. I love the shit out of you, and I just love the shit out of you. And so I think this turned out fucking amazing. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful. I hope that I got to bust out some things that I don't normally use and things that have been sitting there waiting for me to push the button on it. So, I mean, all around this collab, I actually got black on my face while I was working, and I was like, oh, fuck. Oh, I use my Rouge and Rogue eye wigs in Miss Fury as well. So anyways, thank you so much, Angie, for asking me to do this collab. Again, it's one of my favorite things to do. And also, those of you who are new here, welcome. If you came over from Angie's channel, thank you so much for checking me out. You kind of lucked out because I didn't talk that much. And for those of you who come here for my personality, I'm sorry I didn't talk that much. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell because you can't wait to see what happens next. Hit the like button if you like this look, or if you just like my sparkling personality, my boyish charm, and hang out with me in the comments because I fucking love it, and I really do love it. Thank you guys so much for watching. You could have been anywhere, but you were here wasting your precious, valuable time with me, and I totally love you for it. Later. Thank you guys so much for watching. You could have been anywhere, but you were wasting your time, your precious, valuable time with me. Shit. Go. No, that was naughty. You knew it was naughty. You're being naughty. I know you want some attention. You're being naughty.